All right, you guys, how you guys doing? Shit, I didn't get to do the thing today. I do the. Let's see. Let's see if I'm showing up live here yet. Some more people to come in. All right. All right. You guys, I didn't do the countdown today because I figured we got so much time in here, and as we're waiting for Miss Gilliam to come on in. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be meeting and having a tip here from Cherice Gilliam. She is CEO of Hustlapreneur Academy. And when I say she is seriously doing some things. All right, you guys, how you guys doing? All right, there we go. When I say she is really doing some things, she is really doing some things. We're going to talk about some things that we're both kind of doing in the digital space, and just some things you don't want to do, some things you do want to do. I'm going to mention some things that I've done that I've messed up on, and some things that actually I watch different influencers and things like that. And let's see, this is her now. Hey, it's in your messenger. Okay, bye. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. She's going to be joining us. So, let me tell you, she's really, really. I can't even say enough to show you guys. Let me see. I want to say so much. Let's see. I want to show you guys this. Let's see. So check this out. So basically, she is the CEO of Hustlapreneur Academy. She has launched multiple businesses. She has really been just inspirational in as far as my thinking, and kind of really showing me some things I need to do to make my business better. She's also a business coach, and she has done development. She's worked for municipalities. She's worked for Fortune 500 companies. This lady's done a lot. And so this is really great for us to be able to just say, hey, want to pick your brain, give us some hustle tips, and she can tell you about our academy. And then I'll tell you about some things that I've actually been able to do, along with some of the things that we find ourselves seeing, seeing here and there. So this is, let's see. I wanted to see if we can bring her. Where is she? Come on now. Where you at? Where you at? Let's see. And as always, you guys, we put these things on. We bring you these people because we really believe in that. You guys can really make a difference. They can make a difference in your life and in the people that you're actually trying to work with, be it customers, be it your family, or whatever. So if you, of course, want to support our ongoing efforts, because sometimes we'll give these people an honorarium to say, man, thanks for coming on, or man, thanks for coming on and really helping our viewers with this. So you want to help us, of course, anything, 25 cents, $25, or whatever is on your heart to give. You can see the little thing right there. And you can cash out that. Let's see. Hello? Let's see here. Where did I do? Oops. Damn. Oh my God. I messed up. I'm so sorry. Hold on one sec. See, you guys, this is why this is live. I put it in the wrong person's box. They bet not. I know they won't come on because they're slackers. But all right, I'm putting it on your thing right now. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Where is she? She's coming on now. Huh? All right. Oh. All right, here she comes. She's in the waiting room now. She's coming from the virtual green room. And as I said to you guys before, she's the CEO of Hustlapreneur Academy. She is a consultant. She has done multiple businesses. She has done everything you can think of. And we're just so proud to have her on. And let's bring her on here.
Hey,
All right,
everybody.
there she is. There she is. All
This
right.
is fantastic.
Oh yeah, so this is Restream, and this is what we like to kind of put on there. We've been trying, of course, you got the Zooms and everybody's doing that, but we're trying to do some other things so we can actually involve people out of different chats, and so that's what we're doing here.
So you can hear my audio just fine, or do I need to change?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Sounds
perfect.
clear. Your picture is great.
Oh, cool.
It's really good.
Awesome. All right, let's just jump into it then.
All right, so I was telling you, I was giving you kind of accolades. Thank you again for coming on here. You're CEO of Hustlapreneur Academy, and you're a business consultant, and you are basically, a one-woman Renaissance shop. You have done it all. You work for municipalities, Fortune 500 companies, and now you're bringing all of that knowledge and that wherewithal to businesses, small, medium, and large, to help them get better at what they do. Even if they think they can improve, there's always room for improvement, as you say. And so I was just talking this morning. I was looking. There's so much I wanted to talk about. First of all, there's this lady. She goes by the name of Nico Cherry. She's a real estate investor in Atlanta. She's got quite a following. I've been kind of watching her, but a lot of times she's trying to get people to kind of buy into these different programs she has, and she has one that she's doing in Gary, Indiana, which is really great. Where she's saying, come on, let's buy these different houses and let's really try to change the dynamic of that city. Right. But today she did a quick little video and she said, you got to watch about being humble. She said, because somebody says something like, you need to humble yourself. And a lot of times in church, they'd be like, be humble. She said, and when you look at that from Latin mean, it means to be subservient. She said, I'm not saying, you're arrogant for no reason. But if you got really a good game plan, if you did your work, why should you not be proud of what you've done? And why should you be at loyalty? So you got to go back on her page and look at it. But I like the fact that she said it, because a lot of times we as even small business people or Black business people are always trying to be like, I want to be humble. We always put ourselves down when we need to be able to kick through the damn door and say, I got some shit here that you need that is going to make your life better. And I know my value. And a lot of times we don't do that. And I think that's why we miss a lot of opportunities.
I'm not sure that we're talking the same thing. I think being humble means being appreciative, right? I'm very humble. I'm very appreciative of all of the things that I've done. Some good, some bad, some worked, some didn't work, right? But I think I was appreciative for the process, for the journey, and for the lessons. I think being confident is not necessarily being arrogant. I don't need to show you up. I don't have to show out. I don't have to brag. If I'm good at what I do, I'm good at what I do. Um, I want to know that you're the best, and I want to know that you're confident. If I go to a doctor and they're going to perform surgery, I don't want the doctor to be like, well, I'm kind of good. I might be the one you want. And I want them to be like, hey, look, I'm really good at what I do, and I can do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And they execute. But if they're not for you, then I want them to say, hey, I'm not the doctor you need, but here's another doctor that works for you. Being confident, I think, is different than bragging or being arrogant.
Like I said, she would say that. But the way she put it was, she said, somebody came to her and said, you think because you own your own house and you got your own business, you need to humble yourself. And you need to, and she was like, wait a minute. Because I worked.
And I would be like, wait a minute too. Because I'd be like, well, first of all, I worked to have my own house.
Right.
And I'm there. I own my own home. I've owned multiple
Right.
homes.
Right.
I've had homes in investment properties and all the above. So I've worked and I earned all those things. So my humility in that is to God for allowing me to have the skills and talents and gifts and connections to do those
Right.
things.
And
I'm
that's what
not going
you.
to be humble to somebody who doesn't have it. What I'm going to say to them is, if you want to get it, come talk to me and I'll show you how to do it. But I don't necessarily know that I'm going to pull up and go, guess what? On my own home.
No, no,
That's
no.
arrogance. So that's different.
But no, she said exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
That as far as you don't have people who say basically you need to not be telling anybody you own this or you know how to do this. You need to just be quiet. And it's like, wait a minute. And I think, and I've had that personally, which is why I wanted to talk about it, where people go, well, you're a business owner, but you know, you just need to be quiet and just do your business. How am I gonna do business if I'm being quiet?
Being
I gotta let
quiet. Yeah.
everybody know
Yeah.
that this is what I do.
So I think
Then
that's when I think that's a prime example of when you tell people, hey, listen, don't hate the player, hate the game. Because I can't help you with that, right?
right,
If you want to be mad at me for my successes, I just can't help you with that. I can't. I don't have anything for that. I don't. You can go cry a river somewhere else. So I think, but if you were the type of person who said, listen, I want to know what you know, because I'm trying to get to where you are, talk to me, speak to me all day, right? But I just don't have time for um, pity parties or people who feel as though we're not being big headed. We are being confident in what we do. Um, and we are working hard for it and we're working honestly for it. And we got to hustle on. I'm a hustlepreneur. I am always going to be moving and shaking and doing something different to improve my game and improve my lifestyle. It's just who I am, it's what I do. And if you want to do it too, speak to me, right? But don't be mad at what other people do. There are a lot of people who have a lot more than me. There are a lot of people who have a lot more than you. And there are a lot of people who have a lot more than people who have a lot, right? So to me, there's always going to be somebody on the spectrum somewhere. It isn't important. What's important is, where do you want to be at on the spectrum? Where do you want to be? So if you want something more than what you have, it could be material things, it could be your business levels, it could be whatever. Then go find who has more than you and ask them to help you, mentor you, guide you, shadow you. And here's the other thing, be prepared to pay for it. I'm a huge proponent of paying for things. I will call David and say, hey, David, I need some advice or I need this. And I'll ask him, what does it cost? And ask you what's your Cap app, what's your PayPal, send me the link and shoot you the money. Don't be afraid to pay for expert advice because that is why they are where they are, right? And if
right.
you want it, be prepared to pay for it.
You know, it's so funny you said it's so funny you said that because she also mentioned that somebody actually called her voicemail was went off her email rather and was like you scamming this, you doing that, I'm behind on my rent, I can't. And she was like, first of all, because you behind on your rent,
Right.
it's nothing to do with the fact that I'm
No.
buying homes.
Right.
You need to address that. And then the
Right.
whole thing is, when we come off as business people and we want to charge for it, now all of a sudden there's a problem with it. But we was doing the love offerings, or we was doing, doing it for free. It was okay. And you hit the nail on the head. And I love the fact that you do that because you were quick to, like you said, you pay for the
Yes.
value. And I really appreciate that. And some people, you'll give something for free. And like, okay, next time I want to charge a little, whatever.
Right.
Oh, now you want to
Right.
charge. Then you want to act like it's a problem. Then you want to go to your competition and pay double.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous, right? So one is we don't stick together and we have to stick. And I don't really subscribe to the concepts that we don't stick together. I do subscribe to the concept that maybe sometimes we don't understand how to patronize one another. I think there's a difference in that. It's probably a nuanced difference, but nonetheless, I believe that we do try to stick together. But I just don't. People who want something, if you're willing to pay for it, right? So if you want a Mercedes, you don't go to the Mercedes dealership and go, well, you know what, the Honda was cheaper, and I want that price, but I want your product. You walk in there going, oh, okay, which one is the cheapest Mercedes I can get into? And if you got it like that, you ain't thinking about Mercedes. You over here in the Bentleys. You're not trying to tell Bentley to go, hey, Hyundai costs less. No, you're paying what they charge, and you don't have a problem with it. and you're paying what they charge because you appreciate their value. We
Right.
have to start to learn to appreciate the value of what people offer, period. And if they don't give you the value, listen, I'm a Nordstrom's kind of girl, right? If you call me up and you buy a product of mine, and this has happened many times, right? Well, not that many times, but it's happened before. We did an event and they said, "Oh, I'm not paying for my booth." I said, "Hey, guess what? What's your name?" Pull up my phone, boom. And wait, don't leave the event. Sit here. Make all the money you want to make. And here's your money back. Because at the end of the day, baby, I don't need it. I don't need the headache and I don't need your controversy. So you take your money back and you stay and you make money. And then you go in, because at that end of the day, that is humility, right? When I tell somebody, have it back, I will turn around and get it 100-fold because of that
That part.
humility,
That
right?
part. That's right.
I'll get
That's
it
right.
back 100-fold. So it's just not necessary to have those arguments with people. It just isn't worth it. If you make earrings and somebody says, "Hey, my earring broke," send them back their money or tell them to give you another pair of earrings and move on. And then perfect the product so that it doesn't happen in the future. Become good at who you are, become good at what you do, and then demand the value that you're worth. Now, don't overprice yourself, but demand the value, right? Our time is money. We trade time for money, and we have to have the money because we're a capitalist society. And we need to have this. So you need to make sure that you are making sure you charge your value. And then look and see what your competition is charging. So you can know, am I overpriced or am I underpriced? Am I outdoing it? Hone your game, and it works. It's what everybody's doing, right? She's in Atlanta selling real estate and she's making mad capital and she's doing it bad. It's because she's got a niche and she knows what she's doing and she knows how to sell it. She knows how to price those houses so that they
Right.
move, right? She knows her game. And let me tell you, if I lived in Atlanta and I was selling my house, guess who I'd be calling? Her. Why? Because she is making it happen, right?
Right.
That's who
Right.
I'd be calling.
There,
Exactly.
there it is. And this is so funny you mentioned. So with that, you had and I mean, can we talk about this new
Yeah, we
rollout?
could talk about it. So I know
Okay.
it's gonna be the best kept secret. Like, what do you call it when it's not a secret? You keep calling it a secret, but it ain't a secret. What do you
Right.
call that? I don't know what you call that, but it's about to be the best kept unkept secret in a minute. So, but let me talk about a couple things first. I have my name is Cherice Gilliam, and I'm from Hustlapreneur, and I'm here in Hustlapreneur Studios right now today, coming from Hustlapreneur Studios, and we have a podcast called Chit Chat with Cherice, which David will be on in December. You'll be able to see David's episode in December on Chit Chat with Cherice. So look for that, right? Because that is going to be an epic episode. And if you would like to subscribe or you would like to get onto the Chit Chat with Cherice podcast, which it is Chit Chat with Cherice, all things business, and that's what we talk about. And we go and we talk to successful entrepreneurs and we give you tips and tricks about how to level up your game. So if you'd like to get on the podcast, all you have to do is go to Facebook and go to Hustlepreneur, and you'll find a link. And in there, you can book yourself to be on my podcast. Now we have Hustler Mode Academy is coming up in January. Well, I will be teaching master classes. I know, right? I know
Woo!
that is going to be huge. But before that, we're going to take 100 people of success and we're going to have the Hustlepreneur Chronicles. Big. So they'll be able to get on the podcast. They'll be able to listen to it on Audible. They'll be able to download the book on Amazon. And we'll be having a couple more things that'll come with that. It is going to be amazing. If you are a Fortune 500 and you are an entrepreneur kicking it, then please look for us to be part of the Entrepreneur Conference. We're only taking 100. And so we're really looking for people who are really at the top of their game. And honestly, I went in my Rolodex and I was like, oh, I cannot take anybody out of my Rolodex because I would fill up like 400 spots. I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to my Rolodex. I'm gonna go outside and be like, come in, get into this Hustlepreneur Chronicles. It is going to be phenomenal. You hear me? It's going to be phenomenal. Best kept secret Hustlepreneur Chronicles coming up in late
Oh,
November.
oh my God. And that is incredible. You guys, you got
Yeah.
this is tips and tricks. When she does this, she goes through and you'll be like, I never thought of it like that.
Right.
It doesn't matter what business or service or product you have, she's gonna find you or tell you a way to make it better. It's just, she just does.
Because there's always something out there, right? We learn every single day. There's always something to be learned, a tip or trick. Here, I'll give you one that's going to be coming up in late November. We're talking to a person and they're going to give you a tip, one that I learned, and I think I shared it with you too, David. When before the pandemic hit, right, we started to do Easy Pay, became a very big thing with Shopping Network and whatnot. Well, most people don't know that they could offer Easy Pay themselves to people, right? So you could take your service or product and a person can split it up into 4 payments. Easy to do. Your business doesn't offer it, you're missing the boat, especially if you have high price ticket items. If you're selling something for $500, a person could break that down. Here's the tip though. Here is the blow your mind part, right? If you come and see me, I will set you up with it. And this is the way it works. You get 100% of your money up front, and the company does all the collections on the back end, and you never worry about it. So you can offer 4 payments to your clients, and they send you the 100% of your money. Now, most people say, "Oh, I don't want it because PayPal offers it or Square offers it, where you can invoice them over time." But they invoicing over time. This is they're sending you all your money up front, and then they then take care of all the collections on them. You never know if they paid the bill or didn't pay the bill. You never get involved in any of that. That way you don't have that awkwardness with your clients, right? But you got all your money up front. Can you imagine that?
This is incredible. This is incredible because I've seen now. Is this through Easy Pay or is this for another company?
No, it's there. There's hundreds of different companies that offer it, right? We're using that as a generic name, right? But there are hundreds of companies that offer it.
Okay, because I know, for example, particularly Easy Pay, I tried, but they wanted you to be a boutique or have like they wanted more fashions, and I was like, well, what about us? We have more services. And they're like, we don't really do services now, but like you said, this is incredible because that is great.
And I've been offering it as
like awesome,
right?
Awesome.
And I have been offering it for over about a year and a half now. And I'm a service provider, so I don't have products. Well, the book will be the product. When we have Hustlapreneur Chronicles, that'll probably be the first product line that I'll have because that'll be a book, right? But up until now, I'm a service provider. I'm a coach. I'm a consultant. So you're paying me for my services. We've been offering it for more than a year and a half in our service business. Is that boom?
There is no reason now. There's no reason under the sun that a person can say, I can't afford it. I can't. Right. The only way a person would say this is a person doesn't want to change. If they don't want to change.
And that's okay because that person isn't for us, right? But if you're offering a product, then it doesn't matter how the price. You could be offering a product that's $50. If somebody says, hey, I don't have $50, but I got, a portion of that now, they pay the first payment and then they could pay 4 payments later. You're getting your whole $50 up front, right? This means you're taking cash to the bank, and this allows you to have more money in the bank so that way you can continue to make more of your product because you've got your cash up front. Boom. Those are the kind of tips that we're going to be giving away. And I'm even going to do in the masterclass, I'm actually going to walk you through how to put it up on your website, how to add it into your ClickFunnels or your lead pages, and how to bring that forward for you. We're going to be, that'll be part of the master classes that we're going to be coming up on Hustle Mode Academy, right? Amazing.
You know what? I got to say, look.
And it's free. It doesn't cost you to offer that service. It's a free service. That's what's crazy is why are people not doing it? It's mind-boggling. If you are cash strapped in your business and you offer products and you're like, I could sell it, but it takes me 4 months to collect it, so I need it all now. Offer the service.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You're going to be seeing it soon.
You know what? Like I said, I will be in the academy, in class, because there's
that right there pays for class. Just learning how to do that. Wow. Because a lot of times as a small business, you're cash strapped. And a lot of times we're waiting and waiting and waiting for people to bring like I say, Square has it where you can invoice them over a number of months, but you have to wait till each month comes up before they
Right.
actually pay you. And then you have to do the collections, right?
Right.
What if they didn't pay you on time or they're late or, you know, it's tough. This,
Yeah.
you remove all those problems from the process. You get it all up front. Then that way you can even then you could say, hey, listen, something's a 4 month, like let's say you have a subscription service where every month they're paying you, right?
Yeah.
You could do a VIP thing where they prepay the 12 months in advance, but you're sending theirs out. Guess what? When they pay the 12 months in advance, it's a 4 month for them, but then you're sending out your subscription boxes every month. And now you're putting cash in the bank, baby. Right? Right? You can't tell me that's not a hustlepreneur move. Come on. And I'm going to be teaching you more of them kind of moves in the Hustler Mode Academy. That is a boom. Tell me that's not a boom.
That was some gold nuggets, those diamond nuggets you just dropped right there. Looking at you guys, dropped it for free. Okay, so first of all, how can people sign up? Where can they go today to get to sign up? Where can they go?
So if you want to sign, and again, this is the secret because it's like I'm giving you the sneak peek before it comes
Okay,
up. But if you just go to my Facebook page, if you go to Hustlepreneur, you're gonna find on that page. You can just go to Cherice Gilliam on Facebook, look for my face, sign up, and then you'll be finding the links on how to sign up for these things because I'm giving you the premiere before it actually goes live. I'm kind of
okay,
giving you this is the true insider information right now, right?
okay. My God. Okay, so I'm looking here. Let's see.
But
I
you
want
can go
to.
on my page right now and you can see the link, and you can sign up for the podcast, Chit Chat with
Okay,
Cherice. That link's
Cherice.
live. So you can
Okay,
go to
so
bookme.com/hustlepreneur.
okay, so everybody can see this right now. Here is the link
My
to
Facebook
go
page.
to her Facebook
Yep.
page, and let's see. You said we can also go to Book Me. Where do we
Yep.
find that link
Right.
at? Let's see.
It's that link is the one I put in your email. Let's see. It's right here. Book me. It's bookme.name/hustlepreneur. Let me send you the link.
Okay.
Right. Oh, did I lose my screen? And then that the there you go. Now you can book me for the Chit Chat with Cherice.
Okay. Let's put that up there. Let's see here. You guys, man, this is incredible. This is incredible. Oops.
So Arma said, "Are you doing live recordings for artists to do live concerts?" So that would be for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll address. I'll talk to you in the chat. I'll get you in chat. So I'm looking at the link. I'm trying to find the link. Oh my God, where's the link at? Where's the
It
link
says
at? Oh,
private
there it
chat.
is. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa! Oh my God, I've never used that before. That is so cool. So, you know what? Wow,
Leave it to
she got
me
to
to
work
show
it
you
out.
something new on your platform.
What the heck, for real? Oh my God. Oh my God. So there you go, you guys. There is the Book Me Hustlepreneur. Sign up, book
Sign
her
up.
right now, you guys. And there's no excuse. You can't say, "Well, I ain't got a." They got payment plans.
Well,
People will
for the
run
Chit
to
Chat is
Walmart.
free. We just get to go
Yeah,
on the podcast and I'll promote your business and services. The Chit Chat is free. The Hustler Mode Academy that's coming up, it'll have lots of different courses. They'll have a whole different skew of things. And the Hustlepreneur Chronicles, well, we haven't came out with the price for those yet, but stay tuned for that. But the Chit Chat is free. Just jump on the podcast and we can talk.
look at this. People will rush to Walmart to put stuff on layaway that is not no
Yeah,
value. Somebody told me it was. I used to sell Amway years ago,
right.
and the one thing
Like
if I
who
didn't
didn't sell
take away
Amway,
from
right?
that
Who
business,
didn't?
really, one thing if I
Right.
didn't take away from nothing, it said, whatever you do, will it make a difference in 5 years? If it won't, it's not worth your time.
Right.
People, this will make a difference in 5 years, 5
Yes.
months, 5 days, 5
Because
weeks.
it can really be a game changer for your
Yeah,
bottom line. And
yeah.
again, that tip just came off the top of my head. Like that was just like, let me think of a tip, right? And that tip just came off the top of my head. But it is a game changer for your finances. When you are a small business, I cannot stress how much you become cash strapped. This allows you, especially if you produce a product, because you got to go and replenish those products. This will allow you to get your money up front. This, listen, that is a game. Home Shopping Network, QVC, all those online shopping platforms that came out in the whenever 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
That tool to allow people to make payments is a tool that saved the model, that saved
it
their
changed.
business
Yeah,
because they were
yeah,
able to get it all up front,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
and and allow you to commit to something so they can continue to replenish their inventory. It's a game changer. And if you really do it right, you really can affect how you operate your business because you're able to buy more product and keep more product moving. You don't have to wait on the money to come in to do that. You're getting it up front, right? And it's not a loan. It's not a loan. It's your money. It's your money that you sold for your product, and you're getting it up front. So you're not paying interest on it. You're not having to do collections for it, right? You're not having to wait on it. It's a game changer. It could be a game changer.
People,
Yeah.
if you don't take anything else away from this live, look right here. Go to book me, okay? Hustlepreneur, book her now because
Yeah.
I want to tell people no one is going to pay you what you are worth
Yeah.
except you. You can work for somebody else, and if you say I just want I have some relatives. I'm not going to call out who. I'm going to say my mother. Love your mom, but it's like you need to go and make sure you get a job. Where I say, Mom, nothing's
Right.
stable. Nothing's stable. People aren't working 20 and 30 years like they used to. It's not stable anymore. People ain't even working sometimes 10 years.
Well, I
So
think the
nothing.
world has changed, but
Mhm.
I think that so in my philosophy is this: there is something for everyone. Everyone is not meant to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
This isn't the
You're
way it
right.
is. And everyone isn't meant to work at the post office. Like we all play a role, right? So I love steaks, but somebody has to grow the cow, kill the cow, butcher the cow, put them in the package, and then ship them to the store so I can buy it. Somebody has to be part of the entire supply chain in order for me to have my steak, right? Because I'm not growing cows outside my backyard, not butchering it. So there's a supply chain for everything, and I think there's somebody who loves each part of that, right? That farmer that grows that cow is all they want to do, and they love it, and I love them for loving it. The dairy cow person, I love that they love to grow dairy cows and be up to their boots in manure because I love milk, I love cheese, right? And I like to find it in them little packages. I don't want to go out there and be squirting my milk and my cheese, right? So I'm thankful for the entire supply chain. Everybody isn't meant to do everything, but if you are meant to do something different, then you should do that thing that's different, right? So for
Right.
those people who say, oh, I just like working, I ain't mad at you for working. I love my garbage truck driver, okay? He's been on my same route for 20 years. I go out and give him Christmas gifts. I love that he loves driving that nasty ass garbage truck. I love that. I love that he loves it because I am not trying to drive the garbage truck. But somebody has to come get my trash, right? So it's okay to love what you do if you have a job. By all means, I think that people who are entrepreneurs, sometimes we put other people down because they want to work. Be clear. If a person wants to work, love them for working because more than likely they're generating the revenue that you need to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So love that. I think we should make sure we love those who love to go to work. But if you decide that going to work is not for you, then go do the thing that you love to do, right?
That's true. You're right. You're right. Put it in perspective. Absolutely. And you guys, I get it now. I get it, and it's something where I've always had this entrepreneurial. And I guess it's because every time I worked in corporate America as a computer engineer, the only place I really excelled at was really in emergency medicine.
Yeah,
And then I started getting very depressed, seeing everybody, all the death around me.
right.
So in corporate America was just too slow. So this is where I find my niche, and
Yeah.
this is what I love to do.
And then
So
you
I
should do it, and you do it well. You do a great job at it because it is truly what you love to do. So
thank
I
you.
think that's what you should do, and more people should do what they love. The world would be a lot nicer and better place.
Thank you. And now I'm gonna have my Roland Martin minute by saying, if you want to continue to support Black media such as this, and bringing people on such as Miss Gilliam, who is phenomenal,
Yes.
please don't have a problem supporting us. Here's our Cash App down here.
All
You cash
right.
up $5, $10, 20,
I
or
love
whatever your
it.
heart tells you. Maybe even 25 cents. As I said earlier, if you got 25 cents, God
Okay.
bless you. Send it over. Um,
Right.
but you guys, but thank you guys so much. And Cherice, like I said, they got to go and they got to show and really go to Hustlapreneur, book her with time with her right now.
Yeah.
We'll be so glad you did. And I'm looking forward to being on the podcast. I'm going to be the student in the virtual front
Yes.
row of the
Just stay
academy.
tuned. It's
Yes.
coming. It
And
is
it's
coming.
so great. And remember, you guys, it doesn't matter where you're at. You can attend this academy. If you're in
Anywhere.
Florida, if you're in Naples, Italy, or Naples, Florida, you can attend the Hustlapreneur
Yeah.
Academy because everything now is
Yeah.
online. So, maybe we can take the try and find the roses among the thorns for this COVID thing. But that's something
Yeah.
that's you're
I
able to
love
do.
it. I love being here. I love being virtual. I love them both. I'm a people person, but I've met. My God, I can't believe it. I started this page when COVID hit, and I'm like 1,500 people or something. I meet so many people this way, so I still get my people person fetish done because I love people, but I still get it in. I still get it in. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Absolutely.
COVID
This is
with bad
great.
hair days, but I'm still loving it.
You do it great. Cherice, thank you
Right.
so much for being with us. We really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
We're gonna definitely bring you on. Like I'm gonna make up something like get Cherice. We're gonna definitely have you back here.
I'm
And
here, available anytime.
thank you. And we are so we are moving or expanding to the Apple, the LG, the
I
Android,
know.
the
Oh my
Amazon
God, that's so
platform.
fantastic. I know.
I'm really excited. And like I said, there's so many different things. I knew Hollywood, which you of course fit in
Yeah.
that mode as well. So we're definitely be talking to you guys. But if you guys want to get those tips, tricks, and that knowledge,
Hmm.
go right now and book with her. Book with her. I'm telling you. And if this is over, if you're like, "What's that link?" Inbox me, and I will send you the link so you can book time
Right.
because her schedule's filling up. I thought she was
Yeah, and
joking.
I'm
I
only
messed
taking
around.
I'm only taking until February, and I won't book anymore after that because after that we'll be on to the next thing. So get booked now. I think we're into November, December, and I'll post it today, and probably by the end of the week we'll be filled up through February. So
That's
get
so
it in
funny, you
there.
guys. I
Get
gotta
it
look.
in there.
I gotta tell this story. I hate to tell about my shortcomings, but you sent me the link. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." I waited 10 minutes. I said, "I'm gonna do it." Next thing I know, my ass was in November. I
I
can't.
told you.
She told me to do it right then. I
Yeah.
waited 10 minutes, and now I gotta wait almost to
Yeah, and
November.
I tell you, if anybody waits by the end of the week, probably I'll be into March and I won't be taking anymore. It'll be all. So the other link that I had where I'm on people's show, every Tuesday we do the Trifecta Tuesday. It's sold out. It's on there and you'll see it. There's no more spaces. It is completely sold out for Trifecta Tuesdays, and it was only up for like a week and a half, and we're done through March. So Trifecta Tuesday is completely sold out. Crazy, right? So get
Got to
on there with
get
Chit
in
Chat.
here. Get
Yeah,
in there now,
yeah. It's gonna be
guys.
good.
Thank you, Therese, so much.
Yes.
We'll be talking with you soon, and
Yes.
yeah, please go and make the world a better place, which you're already doing. But thank you so much for doing what
Thank
you do.
you. Bye, everybody.